Hey, what is going down, Am I on the Air universe? Before we get started, I just want to let you know that today's podcast is presented by Podgo. Podgo is the easiest way for you to monetize your podcast, providing podcasters with a flat rate for ad space so you always know how much you get when you include an ad from Podgo. Apply today and become a member and immediately be connected with advertisers that fit your audience. That's podgo.co at podgo.co. And be sure to add Am I on the Air in that section where it asks you, how'd you hear about Podgo? You heard it right here, Am I on the Air? So make sure you fill that out in the application. Thanks, everyone, and enjoy the show.
Hi, am I on the air?
Do I have everybody's attention now? Do I have everybody's attention now?
John, I got you.
John, do I have everybody's
Sunday
attention
night.
now?
You put them cameras on me, then you must be willing to get that heart touch. This a must-see feeling. The news ain't good, then it must be villain. So I say a tag grounded, I don't trust these ceilings. Spread across your nose, and I'm on your ear, highest necks on the cloud. Am I in the air? Sunday nights, prime time. I flex my better, Voltron transform to DX Don Mega and Orsine. You probably think I'm nice, cause I flow like a stream to your wireless device, and the smoke all the steam on any given night. I'll short like a piece of any given slice. And for the latest and what is best about, I tune in and tune the rest out. Done. You gotta tell them, am I in the clear? Is this thing on? Am I on the air? On the air.
Hi, am I on the air? Aw, yeah, I am on the air. I am back and I am live from the Red Dragons Radio Studios here in Tucson, Arizona. What's up, everybody? This is Don Mega, and this is Am I on the Air? We are live. It is Tuesday, March the 30th. That's right, we are broadcasting on a Tuesday. A little bit different. Normally we drop those new episodes every Monday, but life gets in the way sometimes, right? Life gets in the way, and I always try when it does to make sure that I am here as soon as possible and bring you the latest and the greatest when it comes to entertainment news right here as soon as possible. So it's Tuesday, it's March 30th, and I'm ready to get down with it, ladies and gentlemen. Up first, I have a couple plugs. Number one, you gotta check out our very special Am I Still on the Air? Zack Snyder Justice League spoiler review. That's right. Man, this was something that I was so excited to get into. You know how much I love the Snyder Cut. Last week's episode of Am I on the Air was the Mega Cut, and we talked non-spoiler about the movie. But we really wanted to take a deep dive into it. So, of course, that's where Am I Still on the Air comes into play. I got the boys together, Peeps, Friggins, and we, for just about 2 hours, broke down the Snyder Cut. Everything we loved, some things we didn't love, and where do we go from here? Hashtag restore the Snyderverse. So it was an awesome episode, and we also did that episode live on our YouTube channel. It was the first time we went live on YouTube, and thank you for everybody that watched, thank you for everybody that commented, and thank you for everybody that's hit us up in the last couple days talking about this great episode. So we've been promoting the hell out of this thing, and you don't have to watch it on YouTube. It is available in both versions, video and audio. So if you take a look over on our Twitter page, twitter.com/amiontheair, or at simply Am I on the Air, you'll see some tweets promoting this episode, and there's both links on there. A link to the video on our YouTube page, and of course a link to the audio podcast. I wanted to make sure that you had a way to listen to this or watch it, whichever way you preferred. But we did record it live on YouTube. It is in video form, and we've dabbled in this a couple times in the past, but this was a ton of fun really doing this with the guys on YouTube live, and it's something that I think we're going to try to do a lot more often kind of going forward. So if you haven't watched it yet, please do so. Like I said, if you can't watch and you just want to listen on your commute or at work or whatever you do, Don't worry, it's right there in our podcast feed. Check it out. So please check out our Am I Still on the Air? Zack Snyder's Justice League spoiler review. I think you will have fun with it, especially if you enjoyed the movie. I think you'll like us breaking it all down. So there's my plug of the week, and let's get into our new episode. I got 2 movie reviews for you, and actually a handful of television stuff, so strap on in. Let's get into our non-spoiler reviews here. Up first, got back to the movie theater this past weekend, and I checked out the new action movie, Nobody. Which, by the way, tonight's show is season 22, episode 13, and I titled tonight's show Somebody. So I'm not talking about somebody, I'm talking about Nobody right now, starring Bob Odenkirk. That's right, Bob Odenkirk from Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad. I remember breaking the news on this show that Bob Odenkirk was going to be doing an action movie, and I laughed, and I said, come on, really? Bob Odenkirk in an action movie? Like, who thunk this up? Fast forward probably a year later, the first trailer drops for Nobody, and I'm like, damn, that looks pretty damn good. And I went to the theater this past Friday, and I watched Nobody, and I absolutely loved it. He proved me wrong. Bob Odenkirk is fantastic in this role. You also have Christopher Lloyd in this, Connie Nielsen as well, RZA, and I was so happy with this film. Now, I know going into it, we all kind of expected this was going to be somewhat of a John Wick type of film, right? It's from the same writer of John Wick. It's from the same team that did John Wick. It feels like it could be in the same universe. So if you're a fan of John Wick movies, you are going to love Nobody. This movie is awesome. So breaking down the synopsis of this thing, Hutch Mansell, which is Bob Odenkirk's character, he's a suburban dad, overlooked husband, nothing neighbor, a quote-unquote nobody. When 2 thieves break into his home one night, Hutch's unknown, long-simmering rage is ignited and propels him on a brutal path that will uncover dark secrets he fought to leave behind. So just like Keanu Reeves in the first John Wick, right? Somebody that had been this badass in the past, stepped away from the game, kind of retired, and something comes pulling him back in. And that's what Nobody is, man. It goes balls to the wall real quick and never really slows down. I absolutely love this movie. It was a blast from start to finish. I hope this becomes a franchise. I hope one day we do find out this is in the same universe as John Wick, and I'd love to see him team up with Keanu. You guys need to see this. Once again, if you're a fan of that kind of action movie, you're going to absolutely love this film. I would give Nobody 4 out of 5 stars. It was awesome, and I can't wait to watch it again. My second movie of the week is another movie that actually went straight to premium VOD, and it's kind of crazy because this is a pretty stacked movie, also directed by Tate Taylor, who of course did The Help and a bunch of other movies, so a very high-profile director. The movie is called Breaking News in Yuba County. I saw this trailer just about 2 months ago, and I was like, you know what? This is an awesome cast. I can't wait to see what we get with this thing. And it was pretty good. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but for a little low budget kind of just drama, comedy, crime thriller kind of film, it works. This thing has Allison Janney, Mila Kunis, Regina Hall, Awkwafina, Wanda Sykes, Ellen Barkin, Matthew Modine, Jimmy Simpson, Juliette Lewis. There's a lot of damn people in this movie, man. Tate Taylor, just a real name that can kind of get people to come do these things. So the synopsis on this one: an overlooked pencil pusher catches her husband in bed with another woman, the shock of which causes him to die of a heart attack. So she buries his body and takes advantage of the growing celebrity status that comes with having a missing husband. But she quickly finds herself in over her head, dodging cops and criminals, all while trying to keep the truth from her sister, a local news anchor who's desperate for a story. So once again, man, this is a comedy, drama, crime thriller, very kind of just, a little movie. It's a very little movie, but it plays well. and it's got an amazing cast. And I'm not going to say it's amazing. I'm not going to say drop $20 to watch this thing, but it's an hour-and-a-half movie that kind of just flies by. It's got an interesting premise. Allison Janney plays this wife who, is just kind of a nobody kind of person, that nobody pays attention to her. Nobody remembers her birthday. She's just very overlooked. And like I said in the synopsis, she finds her husband, played by Matthew Modine, having an affair on her birthday. And when she walks in, he has a heart attack in mid-sex and dies. And instead of reporting the body, she buries the body and actually goes to the news outlets so she could be doing these press conferences saying, "Oh, my husband, I miss him so much. I hope he comes home." And she becomes kind of this great lady of this Yuba County, that everybody's feeling bad for her because her husband's missing, and she gets finally some recognition that she's long been yearning for, But everybody's really good in this thing. I mean, it's like I said, it's a good little watch. So I would give Breaking News in Yuba County 3 out of 5 stars. You can watch that one on demand right now. So there's my 2 big movies, Nobody and Breaking News in Yuba County. Let's go on over to the TV side. So up first is the new animated superhero show that is on Prime Video, and that is Invincible. I do not know the source material on this one. I just started hearing about it when they started making this show. And I do know they're supposed to be making a live action version at some point, which I'll be very excited for. But right now we have this animated series, and they dropped the first 3 episodes. I have watched the first 2, and I think it's okay. But once again, it's hard for me to judge properly, and I'm, throwing the white flag here. Because if you've been listening to me for any kind of time, you know that I don't really care for animated movies. I just don't really care for animation, period. So, it's very hard for me to be like, yeah, this is incredible. And honestly, that's what a lot of people that dig animation is saying about this show. This show is getting rave reviews. People are loving it. And like I said, I think it is pretty good, but it's hard for me to get really stoked on it because at the end of the day, it is still animation. And I'm just kind of bored with it at a lot of times. But it is graphic, it is adult, and I do appreciate what they're trying to do here. So I will continue to watch it. I'm going to check out the 3rd episode probably tonight and see where the show takes me. But definitely check out Invincible over on Prime Video. Next up, I decided to check out with my daughter. We checked out the new Mighty Ducks that is on Disney Plus. It's Mighty Ducks: The Game Changers, and this just debuted on Disney Plus this past Friday. So only 1 episode is out right now. And I'll tell you, I remember obviously growing up watching the Mighty Ducks, and it was always cool at the time for what it was. I really had zero interest in watching this show, honestly, on Disney Plus. But my daughter wanted to check it out, and we sat down, we watched it together, and it's actually really cute. It definitely has that premise of the ragtag kind of kids that want to do something, so they form a new team, and they're this new hockey team, and we'll see where it goes, right? It's going to be the new kind of Ducks. But it's cool. It was just cool to see it come together. It was cool to see Emilio Estevez back as the same character. And it was a good pilot episode, so we will be sticking around with that and see where the show takes us. So Mighty Ducks Game Changers, now streaming on Disney Plus. Checked out the new documentary, at least the first episode of it, of the John Wayne Gacy Devil in Disguise documentary, which is streaming on Peacock. This is a Peacock original. I thought it looked really good based on the trailer, so sat down, watched the first episode, and I couldn't get into it, man. I'm sorry. I'm out. I'm not going to watch this anymore. It's super, super slow. I was hoping this was going to be like a one and done kind of hour-and-a-half documentary in and out. Instead, they stretched it out over like 6 episodes, and they're an hour apiece, and it's super, super slow, and it's not engaging very much, at least to me. So I'm going to put a pass on the John Wayne Gacy documentary there over on Peacock. Another show that I just got into, and I know I'm way behind on the curve on this one, so I'm not going to pretend like it's just some new show I need everybody to get into. But this kind of gave me the same vibes as I got with Schitt's Creek, right? Schitt's Creek was this show that was done in Canada and then years later was put on Netflix. And then, of course, all of us Americans found the show on Netflix and started binging it and absolutely loved it. And that's what I did with Schitt's Creek a couple months ago. Got into it, loved it, binged all 6 seasons right away, and absolutely just love that show. So I started hearing about a similar show recently that, same thing, international show, big hit in Canada, finally makes its way to Netflix. It's called Kim's Convenience. And so I decided to give this one a watch the other day. And there's 4 seasons on Netflix right now. Within the last couple days, I have watched 12 episodes. So if that tells you anything about how much I love this show, I hope it does. So watching 12 episodes in just a couple days is a lot. But this is a really funny show. It's heartwarming. It's got great family values. It's about a Korean family that owns their own convenience store. Mr. Kim, I think, is one of the greatest characters I've ever seen on television. He is so incredible. Okay, see you. And he's just so good, and he's so funny. And his son in the show is Simi Liu, who's going to actually be Shang-Chi when it comes out. So now that I've seen this show, I cannot wait to see him as Shang-Chi because he's awesome in this show. The mom is great. The daughter's great. Janet. Everybody in this show is really, really good. And it just, I don't know, man. I get a very big kick out of this show, and I think it's great, and I'm enjoying the hell out of binging it right now. So if you're looking for a good laugh, I highly, highly recommend checking out Kim's Convenience on Netflix. Wrapping up TV side of things, Falcon and Winter Soldier moved on to episode 2. I know I was pretty harsh on episode 1. I was like not really feeling it. I didn't think it was all that great. I thought it was really slow, kind of a poor start to the show. But I said I'm not giving up on it. I can't wait to see where the show goes. I'm going to tell you guys, I thought episode 2 was amazing. I loved episode 2. The show's really starting to kick together. They're starting to do stuff together. Everything's working for me right now. So super, super loved episode 2 and can't wait to see where we go from here. And lastly, the finale happened the other day of Superstore. I loved it. What a great finale, and what a great way to send off this sitcom. It's very hard to do a sitcom finale, especially a series finale, and nail it. And Superstore nailed it. I had tears in my eyes streaming at the end of this show. I've watched this show for 6 years, and it's been one of the most consistently funny shows on television. I'm very sad to see it wrap up. I've worked retail most of my life, and watching this show deal with things in the retail world has hit close to home. And it's just, I loved all the characters in this. It's so funny. Just loved it. So if you've never seen Superstore, go check it out. I think you can stream all of it on Hulu and Peacock right now. Go get caught up because it's so great. For those of you that did watch it, I hope you enjoyed the finale as much as me. So alright guys, that's my reviews, that's my wrap up. Going back again to the movie side, Nobody in theaters right now, 4 out of 5 stars. Breaking news in Yuba County. This is on video on demand, so you can rent it right now. I would give this 3 out of 5 stars. Over on the TV side, check out Invincible on Prime Video, now streaming. Mighty Ducks Game Changers on Disney Plus, now streaming. Kim's Convenience, streaming over on Netflix. John Wayne Gacy, Devil in Disguise, over on Peacock. Falcon and Winter Soldier on Disney Plus. And Superstore, now streaming once again on Hulu and Peacock. So there's your reviews of the week. Let's get into our news of the week. And once again, our news can always be found in full on our social media. Check out especially our Twitter page. I mean, you can get this news as it breaks every single day. Twitter.com/amiontheair. So check that out. Also, always on our Facebook page as well, facebook.com/amiontheair, if you want to know more. Okay, let's get into it. Man, right after we did last week's episode, which was my birthday episode, so thanks again to everybody that gave me some birthday wishes. I appreciate it. It was really nice to drop that episode on my birthday. But right after we posted it, a couple hours later, breaking news happens that we find out that Black Widow gets pushed once again. That's right, Black Widow being pushed back from May 7th to July 9th. And not only was it pushed back to July 9th, we find out that it will premiere on Disney Plus Premier Access, which is once again when you pay $30 to rent the movie and you can watch it at home. So, you know, the movie's been pushed multiple times over the last year, and finally Disney's saying, you know what, we're going to push it one last time, but we're also going to let you rent it at home. And that way, some people that still don't feel comfortable getting to the theater can watch it for $30. Which most movies I would not pay $30 for, but for Black Widow I would. But I'll be seeing this in the theater on July 9th. So looking forward to the IMAX on this one. But man, I was pissed. I'm going to straight up be honest. I was still pissed that they felt the need to push it back again. You know, Black Widow was supposed to be the first movie out the gate on May 7th, kicking off the summer movie season. I still don't see a reason to push it back. Super unfortunate, but at least I know this July 9th date will stick now that they've announced the Premier Access side for Disney Plus. We know that they're also going to do this for Cruella as well, which is also coming out at the end of May. So that movie will hit theaters and Disney Plus with Premier Access as well with Emma Stone. So Black Widow and Cruella going to do the day-in, date movie theater and Disney Plus Premier Access as well. Whew! Big news on that front, which of course the shift of that movie, Black Widow, going into July means Shang-Chi got pushed once again because Shang-Chi was supposed to come out in July. So the domino effect happens again. Shang-Chi bumped to September at this point. So hopefully no more dominoes will fall at this point. Fingers crossed. DC's Shazam sequel, Fury of the Gods, has just added Helen Mirren as the big villain for the movie. So congratulations there. That is awesome. Getting hella vibes from when Cate Blanchett did Thor Ragnarok. So pretty interesting that Helen Mirren's going to come in as a villain to fight Shazam. So just happy to hear some casting on this and that we're finally moving forward on the long-awaited sequel for Shazam. Okay, we talked about Chiwetel Ejiofor doing The Man Who Fell to Earth. Now we know that Harris and Simpson have joined Showtime's new show. Jimmy Harris, I'm trying to remember what her first name is. Sorry, give me a second. I'm trying to... Naomi Harris. God, I don't know why I was spacing that. Yes, so Naomi Harris and Jimmy Simpson have joined the cast, joining up with Chiwetel Ejiofor for The Man Who Fell to Earth. FX has renewed the drug drama Snowfall for a 5th season, so congratulations there. Mark Wahlberg's new movie, Man from Jersey, has just added Halle Berry to the cast, so great addition there. I love that. This is also going to be coming straight to Netflix as well, as Netflix picked up the rights to it. We have everything coming and going to HBO Max in April. Apple TV Plus is going to take on The Greatest Beer Run Ever. They've acquired that movie, and Bill Murray is actually in negotiations for that. Supergirl's final season started tonight, and we do have the final season trailer that you can check out now, and hopefully Supergirl will go out on a high note. So welcome back, Supergirl, as Superman and Lois takes its hiatus right now. We have the first trailer for the new series The Nevers, which is coming to HBO on April 11th. I liked the trailer. Didn't love it, but I did like it. And I'll probably give the show a chance. And we'll see where it goes from there. Margaret Atwood's Madam Trilogy series is in the works over on Hulu. They will be adapting her book series there. Derek Kolstad, writer of Nobody and John Wick, has talked about that they're still working on the Netflix Splinter Cell anime that they've been putting together. So hopefully, they're going to continue development on that. And hopefully we get it sooner rather than later. Mark Wahlberg is also set to star in a new faith-based drama. It's going to be called Stew. So congratulations there for that. Martin Freeman says that he will return for Black Panther 2, so that is pretty awesome. We have the new trailer for Kristen Milioti's new sci-fi romance, Made for Love. I think this looks great. I'm so excited for this show coming to HBO Max in April. Very, very excited for this one. Michael Keaton might not be returning for the Flash movie. We announced a long time ago that Michael Keaton was going to be reprising his Bruce Wayne Batman role from the Tim Burton movies in the upcoming Flash movie, because it's Flashpoint. We were going to cross the stream somewhere, multiverse, and bring them together. Well, Michael Keaton's saying he's not sure he's going to do the movie anymore. He basically straight up is afraid of COVID, and he's saying, they're filming the movie in the UK, and if cases keep spiking, he's like, I'm not going to risk dying to make a movie, to make any movie. So no disrespect to Flash, but he just doesn't want to risk it. So we will see what really happens with this. So we don't know nothing is confirmed. This is just the rumor at this point. But this is what Michael Keaton has said. I mean, he is quoted on that, so this isn't speculation, but we just don't know anything concrete kind of going forward from here. So we'll have to wait and see on this. Netflix has set an April premiere date for The Mitchells versus the Machines. So looking forward to that. That is the new Phil Lord, Chris Miller movie that was supposed to hit theaters and then is now going straight to Netflix as they acquired the rights for that. So coming soon in April. Very sad to hear that George Siegel has passed away at the age of 87. Of course, he's done a lot of stuff in his career, but lately I've known him the best as Grandpa, as Pa in the Goldbergs, man. Goldbergs has been on for 6 or 7 years at this point, and he's been the awesome grandfather on that show. And I just love his character. So sad to hear about his passing. 87, though. Amazing age, amazing career. Thoughts and prayers definitely go out here. Very, very sad to hear. A new Hulu animated series is coming from the Solar Opposites creator. It's going to be called Koala Man. Yeah, I don't know much else about that one. The Greatest Beer Run Ever is also looking to add Zac Efron and Russell Crowe to the film. We just talked earlier about Bill Murray in negotiations. Now we got Zac Efron and Russell Crowe in discussions as well. Jamie Foxx's Mike Tyson biopic is being shifted to a limited series. It was going to be a movie. Now it's going to be a limited series. So works for me either way. Regal Cinemas is set to reopen in April as Cineworld reaches a new deal with Warner Brothers Films. So congratulations. I know it's a big deal to get them reopened. Evan Peters has been cast as Jeffrey Dahmer in Ryan Murphy's new Netflix show Monster. So great casting there, man. Ralph Boner is going to be Jeffrey Dahmer. So why not? We have the first trailer for Big Shot, which is John Stamos' new NCAA coach show that's coming, written by David E. Kelly, over to Disney Plus. Pretty good first trailer for this. I'm not sure I'll watch it, but we'll see where it goes. Home and Family has been canceled over on the Hallmark Channel. A Black Lady sketch show season 2 is coming very, very soon. April 23rd to be exact, and it will debut on HBO. Season 2, baby, as the first trailer has also dropped. Netflix's The Circle and Too Hot to Handle will be returning very soon with multi-week rollouts. That's right. So for the first time, Netflix is not going to be doing a binge release plan on this. They will release it over multiple weeks. So you see Netflix starting to adapt with things. Yes. Okay, Sherry Shepherd is set to star in a new ABC comedy called Black Don't Crack. David Thewlis is joining Olivia Colman in HBO's Landscapers. Discovery Plus has ordered an hour-long GameStop documentary that'll be hosted by Jordan Belfort, from Wolf of Wall Street. He's going to be hosting this, so very cool there, coming to Discovery Plus. So we talked a little bit about the Jeffrey Dahmer story called Monster. Evan Peters we discussed. We also know that Niecy Nash and Penelope Ann Miller have also joined the cast of this show. Jennifer Coolidge and Kathy Najimy are going to be part of the ensemble cast called Single All the Way, which will be a gay holiday rom-com that is heading to Netflix. Tyler Perry has cast Joshua Boone and Solia Pfeiffer in Netflix's A Jazz Man's Blues. Netflix has landed a new gay holiday rom-com called Single All the Way from Tony-winning director Michael Mayer. All right, so going back to the Disney stuff, right? Release dates. Cruella will premiere on Disney Plus and in theaters on May 28th. Black Widow, like we talked about, is now in July and will be debuting on both as well. And Shang-Chi officially bumped back to September 3rd. Pixar's Luca will now no longer be in theaters anymore. Instead, it will launch exclusively on Disney Plus for no extra fee on June 18th. So yes, this one will not be premiere access. It's going to leave theaters. It's going to go straight to Disney Plus, just like they did with Soul. So you can watch it for free as long as you got your subscription going on June 18th. That's Pixar's Luca. Once again, the $30 fee is what comes with premiere access. So that's how you can see Cruella and Black Widow for $30. Like we talked about, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings bumped back to September 3rd. They are saying that is expected to have a traditional theatrical release, not on Disney Plus. So we'll see if that sticks. Disney has also released some other release dates. The Ryan Reynolds movie Free Guy, that I feel like we've been waiting 10 years to watch, is now going to come out on August 13th. The Kingsman, which has been pushed like 500 times since its original release date, is now coming out December 22nd. A film called Deep Water will come out on January 14th, 2022. And Death on the Nile, which was originally supposed to be out last October and then was pushed towards the end of 2021, now is going to hit theaters on February 11th, 2022. Ridiculous. So ridiculous. Death on the Nile should go straight to Disney Plus. It should go straight to streaming. There is no reason to push this damn movie another year when it was supposed to be out 6 months ago. Come on. This is so ridiculous. And then Kingsman, dude, I don't give a fuck about this movie anymore. Kingsman was supposed to be out in like 2018. Then it went to 2019. Then it went to 2020. Oh, then the pandemic hits. Then it goes on like 6 different dates in 2020. Then it goes to 2021. Now it's not till the end of the damn year. What are you waiting for this effing movie? Just put it out, dude. The more and more these films get pushed back, the more and more we don't give a fuck. It just doesn't matter anymore. And then Free Guy, dude, it's been over a year since this movie was supposed to come out. Then it was pushed to December. Then it was pushed again to May. Then it was June. Now it's August. Stop it. Just put these goddamn movies out. I'm so tired of these pushbacks. All these theaters are reopening. New York is reopened. California is reopened. Everybody's getting their theaters reopened. And they still keep pushing these damn movies back. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Okay. Woosah. Okay, let's get back to our regularly scheduled program. Big casting news here that I was super excited about. Pierce Brosnan joining Black Adam. That's right, The Rock, Black Adam, getting ready to start filming. And we got Pierce Brosnan joining the cast. And he is going to be playing Dr. Fate. How awesome is that? Dude, I can so see Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate. This is so cool. The movie's going to start filming next week. Let's go, baby. Black Adam. So excited about that. Black Adam, also breaking news, by the way, will hit theaters on July 29th, 2022. This film did not have a release date till just a couple days ago, and The Rock announced, yes, it is coming in just a little over a year, May 29th, 2022. Let's go. Sad about this next news. Happy for Ron Livingston, but sad to see that Billy Crudup did have to leave the Flash movie. We had heard the rumors a couple weeks ago. I reported on the rumors right here on this show that it looked like Billy Crudup was not going to be able to film the Flash movie because he was still filming the morning show for Apple TV Plus. And it is true, he had to drop out, and now Ron Livingston is stepping in to take his place. So I hate not having the continuity, right? Because we had Billy Crudup in Justice League playing Barry's dad. We have this set up. and now we have to swap it out with a different actor. But I do like Ron Livingston. I think he's going to do a great job. It just sucks to have to see Billy Crudup go. So that is a bummer, but a good replacement there. A new Bewitched movie is in the works over at Sony, so we'll see how that plays out. We have the final season trailer for the Kaminsky Method, so check that out as the final season is coming soon. Disney Plus has greenlit a new Latina-led National Treasure TV series. That's right, Disney Plus has officially given a 10-episode series order to Jerry Bruckheimer's upcoming National Treasure TV series. This is something we've been talking about and speculating for a long time now. Finally moving forward with a Latina lead, so very cool there. Greg Nicotero and Robert Rodriguez may possibly be remaking The Creature from the Black Lagoon. That would be pretty interesting. I'd love to see their take on it. We got everything coming and going to Netflix in April. We have the first trailer for Stowaway, starring Anna Kendrick and Toni Collette, which is a new space thriller coming to Netflix. It looks pretty decent, but it also looks like it could be really boring. It's one of those premises that's just like, how do you stretch this out over 2 hours? I don't know. Director Wayne Chi Yip has joined Amazon's Lord of the Rings TV series, so congratulations there. He's part of the creative team now as well. The Snyder Cut has drew 1.8 million households in just its first week. Very, very impressive, especially for a 4-hour movie. So that is awesome. I can't wait to see how these numbers continue to look as the month rolls on. Very, very excited to see. Spiral from the Book of Saw. We are finally getting it, ladies and gentlemen. The date has been moved up. It's going to come out in May, and we're finally going to get this movie. It was actually supposed to come out last May, and it's been pushed a couple times once again. But this time, it looks like it's going to finally stick. We got a new trailer that dropped as well. Looks awesome. I'm excited for Spiral. Can't wait to see this, and we can finally see it in May. Let's go. So this next news I would assume is pretty cool, but man, my boy Friggins hit me up and was like, yo, this is going to be fantastic. So now I'm even more excited. Cary Fukunaga is going to helm an adaptation of the cyberpunk comic book Tokyo Ghost. That is right. He's going to direct it based on the comic book series. I heard Tokyo Ghost is badass. I know my boy Friggins is super stoked on this. Cary is an amazing director, and I cannot wait to see how this vision plays out. Very, very excited about this one. What We Do in the Shadows spinoff is coming to HBO Max and the CW. Very excited about this. Yes, it is a spinoff called Wellington Paranormal. It will air on the CW first, and then 24 hours later, it will stream on HBO Max. So very, very interesting. I love What We Do in the Shadows, so I am down to check out Wellington Paranormal. Let's go on that. FBI and FBI's Most Wanted have been renewed over on CBS, and a new FBI International spinoff has also snagged a formal series order. So congratulations there. We got a lot of FBI shows coming in the future. Stephen Yeun and Ali Wong are set to star in a new road rage dramedy called Beef, which will be coming to Netflix. I love this casting there. So very, very cool. David Duchovny is set to lead Showtime's new series adaptation of his latest novel, Truly Like Lightning. So very cool there. Love David Duchovny. And I'm glad it's going back to Showtime. That's where, of course, he had Californication, which was an awesome show. So I can't wait to see there. Very, very cool. Samara Weaving has joined Eugenio Derbez's The Valet, which will be coming to Lionsgate Pictures. So Samara Weaving is awesome, so great addition there. A third Harry and Meghan movie is in the works over on Lifetime. Apple TV's Trying has snagged an early third season renewal, so congratulations there. That's pretty awesome. James Gunn releasing a bunch of new posters for the Suicide Squad. He released a couple new team posters, then he released a bunch of individual posters, and then he dropped the full Suicide Squad trailer for us last week in a red band version also. This trailer is amazeballs. It's so good. This trailer's so awesome. I watched it multiple times in a row right when it hit. I'm so excited about this. The humor is there. The action is there. The goriness is there. King Shark, baby, voiced by none other than Oh my God, Sylvester Stallone doing King Shark. Gimme more. Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn, so good. John Cena's Peacemaker, Idris Elba, Captain Boomerang, Rick Flag. Dude, it is so awesome. So excited about this. Cannot wait. It comes out in August in theaters and on HBO Max. Check out the trailer if you haven't seen it yet. And the posters are awesome. All of that which have been posted up on our Instagram. So definitely make sure you're following us on Instagram at Am I On The Air and check out all the cool posters. HBO's new LA Lakers drama has added Bo Burnham as Larry Bird. Great casting here. Bo, I just got a whiff of when I watched Promising Young Woman. He was awesome in that. So great to see him added to this new movie here in Adam McKay's upcoming Los Angeles Lakers drama for HBO. We have the first picture for Guy Ritchie's new Jason Statham Wrath of Man, which I'm looking forward to. The new trailer dropped as well, and it's fantastic. So very happy and can't wait to see Wrath of Man in theaters in May. Another big adaptation coming. Chad Stahelski, director of John Wick, is teaming up with Sony, and they are going to be adapting the Ghost of Tsushima. Yes, the video game from PlayStation, Ghost of Tsushima, getting adapted into a film. I know people are losing their minds over this, and Chad Stahelski is a great director to take on this one. We have the trailer for In the Earth, so check out this new horror picture trailer here. Aya Cash confirms that she won't be back for The Boys Season 3. Kind of thought that was going to happen. I mean, she didn't quite make it out of Season 2, but good to get the confirmation from her nonetheless. Ben Affleck's Batman movie was supposedly going to have Batgirl in it. Too bad we'll never get to see that. What else we got here? We found out that the Mortal Kombat movie will be pushing its R rating to the limit. Push it to the limit. Very excited about that. Sniper Elite, another video game, is getting adapted into a movie, and it will be directed by Brad Payton, who of course did Rampage. So looking forward to seeing his adaptation of Sniper Elite. The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel Season 4 welcomes John Waters in a guest role. Chucky, the TV series, has just added Fiona Dourif returning for the Child's Play TV series. She was in a couple of the movies, and now she's going to be back for the TV show, which is great. Disney Plus has raised its price $1, so it is now $7.99 moving forward. Still a hell of a steal for Disney Plus, man. Thank you for only going up $1. We appreciate it. The Mindy Project alum Rebecca Rittenhouse has been tapped to lead ABC's new comedy pilot Maggie. So, cool addition there. Essence Atkins and Tisha Campbell have boarded ABC's new show Black Don't Crack. Hassan Johnson has joined Showtime's new show Flatbush Misdemeanors. Let's see here. Jason Siegel will also play Paul Westhead, the coach who led the Lakers to the NBA championship in 1980, the Magic's rookie season. We also have the full casting breakdown for that HBO 1980s LA Lakers drama that they're putting together. Great cast that they're starting to stack up for this thing. So I'm not even a big basketball fan, but I will probably be checking this out. Over on HBO Max, you can now stream the special Justice League edition, Justice League the Snyder Cut, Justice is Gray edition. That's right. The Justice in Gray edition is a black and white version of the film, now streaming on HBO Max in 4K UHD, HDR10, Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos on all supported devices. So very cool there. I am not a black and white fan. I don't like black and white. I don't really get what this brings to a film. It doesn't do it for me. I put it on the other night just to kind of see how I felt, and after about 5 minutes, I was like, yeah, I'm done with this, and I shut it off. I need the color, man, especially in a big comic book film. I gotta have the color. But hey, for the people that love it, I'm glad that you have the Justice is Gray edition, so check that out. The hashtag Restore the Snyderverse fan campaign is reached over 1.5 million tweets. That is correct. That's a hell of a lot of tweets, man. It is actually the most tweeted hashtag ever for a film. So congratulations there. A lot of people feeling like Warner Brothers cannot continue to deny just the fan base for the Snyderverse, man. So it continues to be a top trending topic, and I can't wait to see if it actually does anything. So we will see what happens from there. But hey, hashtag restore the Snyderverse. Warner Brothers' Static Shock film has just landed Randy McKinnon to script the film. So, we won't get the Snyderverse, but we're getting Static Shock. So, and no disrespect to Static Shock, but, we talked last week's episode, even on our spoiler review, about how Warner Brothers seems to be doing all of these little kind of side characters, right? Like Static Shock, Blue Beetle, Plastic Man, Hour Man, stuff like that. And it's like, dude, give me more of my Batman and my Joker and my Superman, and I want to see more of that. But I guess instead we're getting this stuff. So we'll see where it goes. Like I said, again, no disrespect. Static Shock is cool, but in the grand scheme of things, I kind of want the bigger characters sometimes. I don't even get another Green Lantern movie, but we're going to get Static Shock. So Paramount's Paranormal Activity reboot is starting to get their cast together for the upcoming reboot of the horror franchise. I really don't care. Lawrence O'Ferran will lead the cast of The Witcher Blood Origin. That's right, the spinoff of The Witcher is getting its cast together, and Lawrence O'Ferran will lead the cast. ABC's Wonder Years pilot has landed Don Cheadle to narrate the pilot, so that's pretty awesome. So gonna love hearing Don Cheadle's voice kind of break down the pilot episode, and of course just the background overdubbed dialogue, which is always great for a Wonder Years. The Boys Season 3 has added Katia Winter as Little Nina. Paramount Pictures has tapped Angel Manuel Soto to helm the new Transformers movie. So congratulations here. This is pretty big news. He just got tapped to do the Blue Beetle movie. And so it's pretty awesome that now he gets Transformers also. So this guy is on a lot of people's good list right here, man. The naughty and nice list, he's on the nice list, man. So congratulations to Angel, who, by the way, has also personally liked every time I've tweeted about breaking news on him. This Transformers news, the Blue Beetle news, he has personally liked and retweeted our news. So thank you, Angel. Big fan, and hopefully, he's a big fan of us. So thanks for supporting. I appreciate it. The upcoming Disenchanted movie has added James Marsden and Idina Menzel. They are returning for the Disney Plus sequel, so that is awesome there. Of course, also with Amy Adams. So very, very cool. Captain Marvel 2 and Ant-Man 3 are set to start filming in May. So very cool there. Those are going to start getting up and running. I'm excited about both those sequels. George R.R. Martin has signed a massive deal to develop more content for HBO, so congratulations there. Supposedly an Ally McBeal revival is in the works, and they are looking to get Calista Flockhart to return. So it's in very early stages of development at this point, but they are looking to get this up and running. A Court of Thorns and Roses, a fantasy adaptation, is in the works over at Hulu from Ronald D. Moore and Sarah J. Maas. So there you go, adapting that book. Sharon Osbourne has been kicked out of The Talk. That's right, she is leaving The Talk after the recent racism controversy that has been going on with the show. So don't want to get into all that, but she is out at The Talk. Eric Stone Street is set to host Fox's new Domino's-based Lego Masters offshoot. So there you go. It's going to be very interesting to see what they do with this. Congratulations to Godzilla vs. Kong, which roared to 20 million plus just on Friday at the China box office. That is awesome right there. Big news. And of course it went on to make a lot more money. And yeah, it continued to get money over the weekend. Over $100 million. So the biggest ever for a pandemic film. So congratulations to Godzilla vs. Kong, which hits America tomorrow on Wednesday, March 31st. So congratulations there. I got my tickets for the IMAX on Friday, so now I'm in that boat where I'm like, do I watch it on HBO Max tomorrow anyway and then watch it again in IMAX, or do I save my first viewing for the IMAX? I really don't know what I'm going to do, so we will see. Comic-Con has announced that they are going to do a Thanksgiving weekend for an in-person event. How stupid. You're going to finally come back and you're going to do Thanksgiving weekend? Come on, Comic-Con, you can do better than that. They should pick way better dates than that. But that's what they want to do at this point. The NAACP Image Awards happened over the weekend, and we have the full breakdown of all the winners on our Twitter page, so check that out. Marvel's MODOK has added Nathan Fillion, he's going to voice Wonder Man, and John Hamm as he's going to voice Iron Man in the upcoming adult animated series. We have a pretty cool article up with everything you need to know about Starro, which is the star-shaped kaiju from the Suicide Squad trailer. Yes, Starro is in the movie. Check out this breakdown if you want to know more about him. Let's see here. We talked about that. Sorry, I'm going to move through a couple things. Talked about that. Nobody, the film we reviewed at the earlier part of the show, is number one at the domestic box office, bringing in over $6 million. So congratulations to Nobody. We have an article breaking down the new Powerpuff Girls TV show, what we know about the CW's live-action pilot so far, everything breaking down this. Yes, Godzilla vs. Kong over the weekend stomped to a pandemic best $122 million foreign start. Man, this gave Hollywood a lot of hope right here, man. Before Godzilla vs. Kong, Tenet's like 50 million was the biggest ever for a pandemic. Now 122 for Godzilla vs. Kong. This is awesome, and it should hopefully mean people stop pushing these goddamn movies back. Okay. What else we got? We found out the big casting news for Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's right. We got big casting news. Obi-Wan Kenobi gonna start filming next month. You got Ewan McGregor. We've talked before that Hayden Christensen is coming back to be Darth Vader. That is awesome. Moses Ingram. Joel Edgerton is coming back. That is awesome. Bonnie Piesse. Kumail Nanjiani, Indira Varma, Rupert Friend, O'Shea Jackson Jr., Sung Kang from the Fast and Furious movies, Simone Kessel, and Benny Safdie, all added to the cast for Obi-Wan Kenobi coming to Disney+. That is awesome. So congratulations everybody there. Full cast breakdown on that. Showtime's The Man That Fell to Earth has also added Clark Peters to the cast. Amanda Seyfried is joining the new show The Dropout after Kate McKinnon has dropped out of the project, so she's coming in now replacing her. Tony Hale, Tony Hale and a couple other people have joined Aaron Sorkin's Being the Ricardos. They're already currently filming that, so great additions there. Danny McBride is set to write and produce a new animated film called Trouble. Russell Crowe is going to be in Thor Love and Thunder. That's right. We don't know who. It's a secret. Shh. But he's going to be in the film, so that's pretty cool. Matt Reeves is set to produce a new English language remake of the sci-fi feature Sputnik. So there you go there. So pretty cool there that we're going to get a new edition of that. We got some character posters for Space Jam, the movie, A New Legacy. We also have the trailer for The Night House, which is a new mind-bending nightmare. So very cool about that. Getting some strong reviews. So looking forward to seeing this. Focus Features has just set a July release date for the new Matt Damon-led Stillwater. Sylvester Stallone says that he's developing a Rocky prequel series. I love Rocky. Do I need a prequel series? I don't know about this. He says it's also going to be on a streaming service, so I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see on that. There's going to be a new All-American spinoff, which they've just added Legacy's Peyton Alex Smith to the cast. So yes, a spinoff of All-American. The Superstore spinoff that they were looking to do, Bo and Cheyenne, unfortunately not moving forward at NBC. So this is kind of a bummer. I told you earlier I love the finale to Superstore. As much as I thought this was a weird spinoff of the show, I was looking forward to seeing it, and now it just sucks. So we'll see if someone else picks it up. Maybe Peacock will grab it. But at this point, it is not moving forward at NBC. Also not moving forward is American Gods. American Gods has been canceled at the Stars channel after just 3 seasons. So no season 4. They said that there's a good possibility that they might do like a movie or something to kind of wrap the show up, but that is also not guaranteed. So we'll have to wait and see on that. I do like American Gods. I do like this show a lot. It's had its ups and downs with me for sure. But yeah, kind of bummed to see it go because it's one of the only things I actually watch on Stars. So that's kind of a bummer. There. Lucifer, season 5, second half, finally coming to Netflix, May 28th. I love Lucifer. It feels like it's been 10 years since I watched the first half of season 5, so glad to see that it's finally coming back for the second half on May 28th. It cannot come any sooner. Let's go. Fox has ordered to series the new Lee Daniels soap, Our Kind of People, which will be set in Oak Bluffs on Martha's Vineyard. So there you go on that. The Hitman's Bodyguard 2. This movie was supposed to come out last summer, was bumped to August of this year. Actually, the date is moving up this time. So instead of coming out in August, it's been moved up 2 months and will actually come out in June. Thank you. Something moving up. Thank you. Okay. Armie Hammer has been dropped from the new thriller he was supposed to do called $1 Billion Spy. No shocker here. Nobody wants to work with this guy anymore after all his drama. So sorry, Armie, not happening. Pete Holmes is set to play a new pro bowler in an upcoming Untitled CBS comedy pilot. I like Pete Holmes, man. I really liked his show that he did on Showtime, and looking forward to seeing him in this comedy pilot. I think that'll be great for him. He's a funny dude. Sonoma Valley drama pilot has been casting Christina Oka. It's going to be called Promised Land, so great addition to the casting there. This is pretty cool. Director of Godzilla vs. Kong, Adam Wingard, he is going to make a Thundercats movie. That's right. Thundercats, ho! Yes, we're getting a Thundercats movie. Unfortunately, it will not be live action, and I'm bummed about this because I've always wanted a live action Thundercats movie. If you want to see what it could be, go on YouTube and type in Thundercats fan-made movie. You'll see a video that somebody put together like 15 years ago, and it looks incredible with Brad Pitt as Lion-O and Vin Diesel and all these different actors being the live versions of Thundercats. It's so good, and it just shows you they could really do it if they wanted to. But Adam says he doesn't want to do live action because he doesn't want to have a problem with the CG and make it look funky like the Cats movie that came out last year. So he wants to do like a CGI animation hybrid style that will be, like CG created characters, maybe mocap like Avatar, something like that will come off a lot better on screen. So we'll see what he does with it. But what I love about this is he's a massive Thundercats fan that actually he wrote a movie script for Thundercats when he was a kid. So he has so much passion for this, and this is why Warner Brothers gave him the movie, and I'm excited to see what he does with it. Okay, moving along. Warner Brothers has pushed Mortal Kombat back by 1 week. I know at first I was a little pissed about it. I was like, damn it, why? 1 week? That is so stupid. But then you find out that it's because Warner Brothers did Mortal Kombat. Warner Brothers also is doing Godzilla vs. Kong. And because Godzilla vs. Kong is making so much money overseas, and they think it's going to do really good here in the States, by pushing back Mortal Kombat 1 week, it gives Godzilla vs. Kong one more week unopposed to make all its money. So there you go. That's why they pushed it back, just to give their other film more dollar. No competition with themselves. So I kind of get it. It's business. So we'll see. But yes, we'll have to wait one more week for Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat! Jack Rayner is set to star in a new Amazon series from the Westworld creators. It's called The Peripheral. So hopefully that will be pretty cool. The Pillars of Earth prequel series is in development. I don't know who asked for this, but there you go. There you go. David Ayer speaks out about his Suicide Squad director's cut. Yeah, he still hopes that we'll get it one day. We'll have to wait and see. Star Wars The Bad Batch. We have a new trailer for it, and we also found out that it will hit Disney Plus on May 4th. May the 4th be with you, baby, with a new show, The Bad Batch. The Flash is actually going to introduce, and this is the TV version, I should say, since we're doing movie news now of The Flash. The Flash TV show will introduce Bart Allen with a parental twist. There you go. Jordan Fisher joining the cast as the new Speedster. So very, very cool. We will see. The CW's 4400 reboot has added Arrow vet Joseph David Jones to the cast. Young Sheldon renewed for seasons 5, 6, and 7. Yo, it always catches me off guard when shows get renewed for multiple seasons like this. A 3-season renewal, 5, 6, and 7, coming from CBS. That's some faith in a show, I tell you, man. I don't know, man, if I ever have that much faith to renew a show that many years in advance. You never know what's going to happen. But there you go. The Powerpuff Girls show is now simply titled Powerpuff and has just added Donald Faison as Professor Drake Utonium. So there you go there. So great addition. I love Donald Faison. So I love that. And I like the name, man. Powerpuff. Why not? That's cool. Dancing with the Stars has been renewed for season 30. Season 30. God damn. The Voice. Nick Jonas is out in season 21 and Ariana Grande is in. So congratulations to her joining the cast there. We have the full trailer for Netflix's fantasy adaptation Shadow and Bone, so check that out. And Woody Harrelson is set to star in a new World War II drama called The Man with the Miraculous Hands. There you go. And that, my friends, is my miraculous show. That is Am I on the Air? That is all the news of the week. And man, we're just right at that hour mark. So thank you for joining me. And thank you for getting caught up with all the latest and greatest when it comes to entertainment news. Let's do some plugs. Of course, our website is amiontheair.com. So make sure you bookmark that and you can get links to everything we do on amiontheair.com. Of course, you can subscribe to us on Apple Podcast. If Apple Podcast ain't your thing, we got you on Spreaker, Stitcher, TuneIn, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Podchaser, Google Podcasts. We're on all the different platforms, so please subscribe, leave us a review, 5 stars, whatever you got to do, get the word out. I'd appreciate it. You can like us on Facebook at facebook.com/amiontheair. Follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/amiontheair, at amiontheair. You can follow me directly at DXDonMega. Make sure you follow me on Stardust at simply DonMega, DonMega, and I'll give you a follow back. We are now on TikTok. That's right. A lot of people have been telling me, you got to get on TikTok. So I said, fine. Am I on the air on TikTok? Follow and like us and follow along. I'll just be doing movie reviews and promoting the show over there on TikTok. Maybe I'll do breaking news on there as well too. You never know. So give us a follow on the TikTok. We're of course on Instagram and YouTube as well. Make sure you subscribe to that YouTube channel, man, so you can get the notifications when we go live the next time. And don't forget, we did that Am I Still on the Air? Zack Snyder Justice League spoiler review. So make sure you check that out once again on our YouTube page. So subscribe. Am I on the Air? Everything's very simple to find. Just search Am I on the Air? You'll find it. And come on along for the ride. Yeah. And of course, our great affiliates at reddragonsradio.com, at Red Dragons Radio on Twitter. I appreciate y'all. So that'll do it for me on this Tuesday, March the 30th. Thank you so much. We're a couple days from April. I can't believe a new month is upon us. Hope everybody has a great week. Have a happy Easter. And until next time, y'all. Take care of yourselves and each other. Peace.
Bye, everybody.
Red Dragons!
Red Dragons!